Hi, it's Paul from Derivan, and today we're going to have a look at some watercolour. And I know we've looked at watercolour in the past, but today we're going to actually look at some glazing techniques. Now, specifically, I find that people tend to reglaze with the same family of colours. So, for instance, if it's a blue object, they'll glaze over the top of it with a blue. Or if it's a green object, they'll glaze over the top with another green. What I want you to do is actually think outside the square a little bit so we can actually change the whole colour temperature of our image. So if it's green or red or blue, pick another colour other than that it is. The other thing is we don't need to go over the whole picture. We can emphasise some areas. So I've got about 2 or 3 paintings that we're going to go over. So let's have a little play. As you can see, the distance between the light and dark is quite close, but it's fairly warm overall. So I'm going to go with a warm wash. Now see how I'm taking the wash from the sky and over the whole painting, but not all of the painting. When I say whole painting, over the trees and then stop. Darken up some bullet point pieces to take your eye into the picture. So if we've got some dark bits in the front, if I can darken something towards the middle, would be good too. So I'm going to put some under that veranda. Don't worry if it bleeds into the other areas, just lift it off. Suggest detail, just here and there, don't state it. So there we go. Now with this one, see how the hill has bled into the sky? Don't worry, we can correct that, just like that. Now we also need to probably work on these trees in the background a little bit. So we can work on them using the negative space first of all. That's the space around them. And then we can use the positive shape, and that's the trees themselves. Make sure we let the dark areas just bleed straight into the ground. See how it just flows through. Now this painting is quite tonally close between the tree and the hill. So we're going to darken the trees so the hill flows further back. So we're just going to dab those in and just look at the shapes. Make sure that it's not a big flat colour and that it's mixing on the page. Just going to suggest some things under here under the veranda and detail that roof a little bit. Now just going to punch out those front trees. Well, not punch them out. Paint them in, really. And remember, join the tree to the ground. So see how it's tonally quite dark and quite light now, whereas before it was all tonally close.